Guys, my friends at Board Dealers are launching their next blue chip NFT project this Saturday. Make sure you check them out. They're doing big things in the crypto and NFT space. Click the Discord link in the description below and join for a chance to win one of 2 Board Dealers NFT giveaways. Dustin Poirier came out. It's kind of like going back in time because leading into Dustin's fight with Charles Oliveira, Dustin just sets down. He just puts down this nugget out of nowhere. And he says, if I beat Oliveira, I'm never returning to 55. It was real small. It was just that sentence, and nobody really gave him a follow-up question. So we did that over here, guys. Do you remember this? I told you guys, hey, I'm trying to reach Dustin. Anybody got his number? He's not getting back to me. Dustin saw the piece, got a hold of me, and said, Chael, I just can't give you an answer. I don't know what I'm going to do. And that's fine. We don't want to pressure Dustin, particularly right on the eve or the heels of that contest. All right. But now he's revisited it. Yesterday, Dustin came out, he was talking with somebody, and he said, I can still make 155, but I'm considering going to 170 and doing some fun fights. That was not verbatim, but it's what he said. He did let us know, look, I can still make 55, but there's other things I could do. I can enjoy my life a little more. Now I'm adding to it. I can enjoy my life a little bit more. I can focus on matches that are fun. I want to ask you guys, is he right? Because no fighter gets to decide that. No fighter gets to go into that island of Conor McGregor, of George Masvidal, or of the Diaz brothers. You guys put them there. Where some guys, you just want to see them fight. Chimaev right now, just by example, is not on that island, but he's approaching it. I don't think you guys fully care who Chimaev's next opponent is. Am I right about that? You want to see Chimaev fight? Hey, give you one clue. It's going to be in the top 10. Boom, I'm in. I'll mark it on my calendar. Tell me nothing else. Don't ever tell me, in fact. Just walk somebody out there that's going to be in the top 10 versus Chimaev. You understand that? But he became a media darling. He became a sensation with you guys. And I'm asking, are you ready to put Dustin in that same category? And if so, with who? It would seem as though Dustin's in a pretty sweet spot to me. I think that Dustin makes a very fair point, that he is still a world beater, but does he want to go back to that same mountain or to keep his own motivation up and appease you guys by seeing his wonderful performances? We have him do something else, something that isn't a title fight or a title eliminator. We do what he said, fun. There's a lot of fire to the smoke of Dustin versus Nate Diaz. Those two have agreed to fight. Those two do want to fight. Dana's even weighed in on that and said that's not done. Now, that's not done is a damn sight away from we're not interested in it. That's not done is saying, yeah, hey, there's something here. We don't have dates worked out or bout agreements signed, but yeah, there's something here. That's a great spot for Dustin. And then, of course, Dustin versus Conor. That's a great spot for Dustin. Can he go out and get both of those matches? Hard to do. Very hard to get the fights that you want. Very hard to do. Can he go out and get 2 fights that he wants? And if he does get 1 or 2 of the fights, does that then put him on this island? Does that qualify Dustin to be over here where he is such a draw and you just enjoy seeing Dustin Poirier so much that the opponent is less important than it would be for other guys? That's all I'm asking. And I think that Dustin is at a minimum in the boat, rolling over, rowing his way over to that island. I don't know if he's there yet. He might be. I'm asking you. I'm not passing an opinion or judgment here because it's your guys' decision. You put a guy there. I know you would like to see Dustin versus Nate. I know you would like to see Dustin versus Conor, but I don't know that that satisfies my question here about Poirier because 2 of those guys are already on the island. We've already metaphorically said that 2 of those opponents are there, so anybody that they fought would then be an interesting match. I'm wondering if that can be the other way around. Anybody we put Conor in there with, going to be a good match that you want to see. Anybody that either the Diaz boys go in there with, and anybody that Masvidal goes in there with. But those are the only 3 guys. Is anybody that Poirier's in there with going to matter to you? going to excite you, going to be just fine for you. Buy my tickets now. I'm going out. I'm coming to the weigh-in. I'm going to the press conference. I want to see it all. I don't know. He sure is something special. His skills sure are something special. And if you were to take a look at the parity that could potentially happen if Dustin Poirier was at 170 pounds, I think you've got a lot of fun. But we still have to ask ourselves, is having fun enough, or does he have to go on a title run? Because everybody in the organization, aside from the Diaz, Conor, and Masvidal, have to go on a title run. So if you are saying, yes, Dustin's that big of a deal, yes, I enjoy him that much, start telling me a couple of opponents. It looks as though Diaz versus Poirier is not an idea that's dead yet. And then you run into a question. Do you want to see Nate versus Conor, part 3, or do you want to see Conor versus Poirier, part 4? There's no wrong answer here, by the way. But I do look forward to hearing and learning from you guys which order and which matchups, if you had the power, would you bring us?